Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Proper Take. It's Wednesday, the 11th of May. Yesterday, we went 2 for 1, losing in the NBA pick. Mavs just ran out of steam there against the Suns. But as usual, hockey, we're now 10-0 to start the playoffs, which is fantastic. It's you couldn't have wished for a better start to the playoffs in hockey, so we're really happy there. We did win our baseball pick also. Obviously, it's Wednesday, so there's more early games in baseball today, as you can see going on behind us. If you want to get whatever early picks we have, subscribe to our packages at the Vegas Underdog. Go www.thevegasunderdog.com or send us a message over on our Instagram page at the Vegas Underdog. So let's start with today's games and have a look at what's going on. We've got 3 games going on in the NHL. We'll start at the Penguins against the Rangers. The Penguins this is a closeout game. If they win this, they'll win the series 4-1. And then you've got the Capitals at the Panthers. This game is a 2-2 game back in Florida now. So Panthers won that game in overtime to make it a 2-2 game. And then you got the Stars at the Flames. Also a 2-2 game. First game back in Calgary. No big changes apart from the Penguins could be going with Dominique today in net as opposed to Tristan Jerry and Smith, who are both hurt. He did play the last game also for the Rangers. Don't look like they're going to be back. That was his first game for them. And then we'll go to the NBA. Now, we've got the Bucks at the Celtics, which this series has been just... Honestly, like, watching this series has really been tiring for me. Like, I've been, like, out of breath watching this series go back and forth. I mean, they've just been so physical, laying everything out there on the court, just... Especially, obviously, Giannis, and he just been... I mean, Al Horford looked exhausted from putting in that 30-point performance last game. You know, so I'm already exhausted thinking about this game. So, looking forward to watching that one. Obviously, 2-2 there as well. Back in Boston now, they have the home court. And then you got the Warriors going to Memphis. Potential closeout game here for Warriors, up 3-1. Ja Morant, obviously, he's not going to be back and might not be back for any point in the playoffs if they do win this game or this series. Iguodala and Gary Payton are out for the Warriors. They're a 4-point underdog. Are the Grizzlies, as we mentioned about the Bucks. They're actually a 5.5-point underdog, which is the biggest they've been this playoffs. And I can't remember last time the Bucks were a 5.5-point underdog with Giannis in the lineup. When we get to baseball, as we said, a lot of the games have already started. The games of the late afternoon are going to be the Mets against the Nationals. The Mets won that game yesterday. You got the Rays against the Angels with Ohtani pitching for the Angels. Davis threw a no-hitter for the Angels last night. They won 12-0. It was a blowout game. They won 11-3 against them the day before that as well. So that's they've had a lot of Tampa Bay Rays have taken a lot of hits against the Angels. And then you got the A's at the Tigers. 2 rookie pitchers Zach Logue for the Athletics. Joey Wentz, this is his first time pitching in the major leagues for the Tigers. You got the Red Sox at the Braves. Red Sox winning that game yesterday. Eovaldi going against Ian Anderson. Should be good pitching going on over there. You got the Astros against the Twins. Astros won that game yesterday. Jose Urquidy's pitching against Chris Archer. You got the Orioles against the Cardinals. The Orioles upset the Cardinals last night in St. Louis. And then you got the Royals against the Rangers. The Rangers won their first matchup yesterday. So there is a lot of interesting games going on. Really hard to pick in the MLB today, but we think we have our go-to. Well, we'd like to think we do anyway. Just looked up and seen Pirates have taken the lead in the 8th inning over the Dodgers. So that's interesting for us. Okay, so let's get to our picks. First, obviously, please, as we always say, don't forget to like this video. Every view every like would mean a lot to us. More importantly, to subscribe to our channel. Just click the subscribe button on below this video. Again, the more subscribers we have, the more we can carry on making these videos for free. And when we make these videos for free, this is free money because overall we win and we win a lot. So let's keep that up. Let's start up with our NHL pick. So we're going to take the New York Rangers money line against the Penguins. So that's going to be minus 135 for the Rangers money line. And then in NBA, we are going to take the Bucks plus 5.5. I just can't not take the Bucks at plus 5.5. I don't care if the line looks fishy or what it looks like. You know, for me, it's too obvious. I'm taking the Bucks 5.5, and I'm taking them for 4 units too. It's not going to be taking them lightly. I'm taking 4 units on the Bucks plus 5.5. And I'm also going to take the Grizzlies plus 4. Now, this is very controversial. I've been saying this for the last few weeks, but I feel as a team, the Grizzlies play better without John Morant. I feel like when he's in the team, he takes the ball a bit too much off the other players. Their transition on defense is worse because he's bowling up the court, doing things for himself and trying to make things happen, and he catches other players out of position. I like Memphis better without him in their starting lineup, and so I think Memphis could win today, but I like him on the plus 4. So we're taking those for 2 units. And then in MLB, we are taking the Mets money line against the Nationals. They are minus 180. It's tough on MLB today. I kind of liked a few games, but I don't love anything apart from the Mets. So even though they're minus 180, we have to take them. We want our money. We want to get paid. And that's where we think we're going to get paid. So just to recap, we're taking the Rangers in NHL money line. We're taking the Bucks plus 5.5. We are taking the Grizzlies plus 4. And we are taking the New York Mets money line in baseball. Okay? That's our 4 picks for today. Let's kill it. And we'll catch you here again tomorrow.